Okay, parents, I'm going to show you how to do the distributive property. The distributive property is like the break apart method, is we break numbers that are really big and break them into smaller numbers so they're more manageable for the students to solve. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to read this problem, and then we're going to do what I call is the cubes method, how we break apart. It's like a close read on a math word problem. Okay, so Brandon needs 6 boxes of spinners for his fishing club. The cost of each box is $7. How much will Brandon pay? So I know the information it tells him will circle 6 boxes of spinners for his fishing club. Each, oh, there's that each, and we talked about how each is a key word for multiplication. Each box is $7. Then I'm going to underline or highlight my question. How much will Brandon pay? Okay, how much is he going to pay? So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, Brandon needs 6 boxes. And if you'll notice, I have an array already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first number is 6. So I'm going to come up here and put 6. And because each is a key word for multiplication, 6 times, and there are 7 going across, 7 in each box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 6 times 7, and we're going to figure out what that is. But let's just say that we don't know our 6 facts and we don't know our 7 facts. We want to break this down smaller into smaller numbers. And I tell the boys and girls, always go to the biggest number, the biggest factor, which is 7. And think to themselves, what 2 numbers, if you add them together, equal 7? And most of the time, we break the number 7 up into 3 and 4. So if 3 plus 4 is 7. So I'm going to break the 7 up. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and break this apart right here. So we're going to draw a line, and I call this the wall. Okay. Now this is the 7, so we're going to go across. I'm going to count over 3 because this is a 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to draw a line right here, breaking that apart. Okay. So I'm going to make that line a different color so it'll stand out. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this is my wall, my line. So now I'm going to put the factors, the multiplication problem for this array. So I'm going to always go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I still have 6, and then I have 3 across. Okay, now let's do it on this side. And I'm going to, on this side of the wall, I have 4 going across. And then I still have 6 going down. So now I'm ready to use some parentheses to group these. So I'm going to say my multiplication for this side right here is going to be 6 times 3. Get my times sign. And I'm going to put parentheses under here. Okay, then I'm going to plus, right here, plus, because this wall, we're going to add, because we plus here. We're going to say 4 times, and again, 6, because that's what's on this side of the wall. Okay, so I'm going to put those in parentheses. Alright, now, I'm going down a little bit here. Now I'm ready to solve what's inside these parentheses, okay? So now, I'm going to say 6 times 3 is 18, plus 4 times 6 is 24, Sorry about the writing. I'm trying to do this big. Okay. Now we're just going to add these two together. So 24 plus 18. Going to add these. So 4 plus 8 is 12. Oh. And then 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 42. So the answer is 42. All right, so let's take a minute and review. So the first thing I did is I broke my problem down. And this is what I want the children to do. I want them to do a close read. So we box up our keyword, circle our numbers, and then we underline our question. So then once I have that, I decided to say, okay, 7, that's a big number. I may not know my 7s. I may not know my 6s. So what number do I want to break apart and make them smaller? I do know my 3s, and I can figure out my 4s. So when I do that, I come over here, and the reason I drew a line this way is because 7 is going across, and that's the number that I broke up. So 1, 2, 3, draw a line. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, that's that. So now I have a multiplication problem on this side of the wall and a multiplication problem on this side. So I said 6 times 3. This wall, I'm going to add it because guess what? I added here. So I'm going to add these together. Times 4 times 6. So you do what's in the parentheses first and then you add them. So this is our distributive property. So this is what the property that was when we break numbers into smaller pieces that will help the students when working with larger multiplication factors to break it apart and make it smaller. I hope this video has helped you.